like you better with glasses.
Too bad. I like me better without them.
Hey, pretty fans! Welcome to another episode of the Better with Glasses podcast. I am your host, Vicky Vizalia, and with me is Casey.
Hey.
And we are here. It's Wednesday night.
Fucking freezing cold. It's been down in the 40s in Virginia. Wild, but we're pushing through. And
it is less than 15 hours until we're releasing this episode.
Yep.
And we're recording this podcast. The topic of tonight's podcast is another, I wouldn't say it was a long form mailbag question. It was a very short question, but it was one of those questions where we're like, wow, research is involved.
Yeah, you could skate on that beat.
Rewatch is involved.
For sure. It's like,
and
you don't want to go willy-nilly into the answer.
And the answer is a lot of content, we think.
Facts. So this question is best scene from every episode of season 3.
Yeah. Well, it's like what is best is up to the eye of the beholder.
Yes.
So I think the question was like, what are your favorite scenes? So we, not to spoil too much, but we started rewatching season 3. Casey had this great idea last night where I forget what we were trying to watch, but I think at one point you just said, fuck it. And you're like,
oh, It.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the new It episode.
But there was something else going on where we were trying to do it.
You were eating dinner and you were on your phone for the first couple minutes, and it was like, then we went to wash the dishes and we're like, we are kind of missed this first 10 minutes. Let's do something that we're familiar with.
And so Casey's idea was, okay, why don't we do this? Why don't we just turn on The Summer I Turned Pretty? I was like, what? And I was like, if we turn on The Summer I Turned Pretty, I'm just going to end up rewatching the Conrad episode or the finale episode or like Last Call.
Yeah, but we knew this episode was coming, so we were like, we had to do it at some point.
Yeah.
And we rocked it out last night.
So Casey had this great idea
Yep.
where we start from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And we were doing it with the intent of like kind of seeing all the scenes and then like stopping on the ones that we wanted to either remember or
Mhm.
rewatch because we remember liking that scene. So we did the thing where like you put it on like 1.5 times or 2 times or whatever. So we went through it pretty quick. We didn't make it all the way through. I started to get sick.
Yeah,
So
that's okay.
it's okay. So we got to the point where I fell asleep. But what this has led to
Mm-hmm.
is a full-blown episode where we're going to go through and talk about our favorite scenes. And I was pretty shocked about how many we agreed on. Like, I already had some of these in my head, and then we went and watched it, and you're like, oh, well, it's definitely this scene.
I think it's so universal. I disagree.
It's like, it's my favorite scene, too.
I think it's so universal. I think like
some of them are.
Like some scenes would, and I'll let you know which ones I think are, but
Yeah.
there's like gotta be 90% consensus.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you just like when you hear a line from a song, you know what I mean? Versus
Yeah.
like the line that jumps out and it's like,
Yeah.
that is the one that everyone remembers.
Like if you say like, what is your favorite song from this album?
Right.
The likelihood that it's gonna be a single. Like
Yep.
some people are gonna like some obscure like deep cuts and stuff like that, which not knocking that, but yeah, you're right. Like universally loved comes down to a couple of scenes. Now what was fun is as we were going through it, we didn't really choose until we got to the end frame of the episode.
Right, because you
So,
can't
like,
tell.
So like I was making a list of some of like the what we were calling like that's a contender.
A B-side.
Yeah. So we're excited to do this. We're gonna go through each episode of season 3 and basically talk about what we think our favorite scenes are. We're gonna talk a little bit about the favorite scene and why we think it was great. And then we're gonna talk about some of the contenders too.
All right, for sure.
Okay. Hun,
Yes.
our last episode was also like a
The Headliner XL episode.
headliner mailbag Excel.
I know, but remember in the beginning I showed
Oh,
the headliners
yes.
from my YouTube viewers out there, I put the pictures up of the headliners for a little, you know, uh,
Oh,
image help.
wait, if you watch the video, I forgot you did that. So if you watch the video on YouTube
I gave an example of what these crazy
and
headliners
you
I'm
like
talking about are.
popped it up on the
Yes.
screen, that's hilarious. So if you haven't checked it out, please do that. Oh, do you want to plug YouTube?
Yeah, so we're getting close to 1,000 subscribers. Our YouTube has been very active lately. Thank you for everyone who's participating and watching and all that fun stuff. But if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. We're getting close to 1,000, and that will be my ultimate goal of life.
Okay.
It's my goal. One of a couple goals that I wrote down for 2025 is to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we got like 50 days left. So, subscriber a day keeps the doctor away.
Nice.
Know what I mean?
No, I mean, now I did tell everyone that while I love you guys listening on Spotify and Apple and on your way to work, which I know a lot of people have mentioned that you do, or cleaning the house, I get that one a lot. Like people listen as they clean
Fuck yeah.
or do the dishes. I'm
I
like,
listen like when I'm doing laundry.
yeah,
Love having my headphones in.
yeah. But that's just so surreal that people are like, oh, I'm gonna listen to like Vicky and Casey talk about The Summer I Turned Pretty while doing my dishes.
What do you listen to on your drive?
The Summer I Turned Pretty soundtrack.
Or
Myself talk about
There
The
you go.
Summer I Turned
so
Pretty.
it's like it should be that surprising because you like listening to us too.
No, I know. Like, and sports podcasts.
I check in to every now and again to see what ads they're playing, just to make sure they're not
Stupid ones.
stupid ads. Yeah, so
Yeah.
far I think the ads have been pretty cool.
There's like some household cleaner one.
Right, I heard
There's
like
a what's
Purdue
the-
University or
what's the
something.
car one. There's like a car one.
Carvana?
I don't think it's Carvana. I don't know.
CarMax.
Anyway,
Let us know what your favorite ad is.
let us know what your favorite
Yeah.
ad is. Where was I going with this though? Oh, I let the pretties know that while I love that you guys listen on Spotify and Apple and like wherever you listen to podcasts, the last time we did this, we were going through all of the episodes just very, very quickly to jog our memory
Yeah.
so we could pick our favorite top five. And doing that exercise, if you watch it on video, you see me at least get like a little bit emotional
Whoa.
as we're going through it because it's so different to talk about the entire arc of the show. And we weren't getting emotional doing it yesterday, watching or like revisiting season 3, but there was a lot of like, I see why like the first couple of episodes were so hard to watch, but they're less hard to watch now, knowing where it ends up.
For sure.
You know, like just watching him, like Belly is so lost, but it's like, but thank goodness people catch on to it and call her out on it later, right?
Yeah.
Or like that she comes to her senses, or like the Jer season 3 episode 1 is very, very different from the Jer that we leave at the end. So like,
It's like if, as a salesperson, if someone were to be like, "Listen, you're gonna make $150,000 this year. That's what you're gonna make." You like, if they told you that at the beginning of the year,
yeah,
you wouldn't worry that whole year because you knew it was all gonna work out.
sure.
You know, there would be no
Yeah.
worry along the way because you know what the final outcome is.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so we should all live our lives like that. It's incredibly freaking difficult, but like
Without worry of
without worry of like all this.
anxiety and anticipation and expectation.
Yeah, the worry about what's coming next, or like, will my thing work out for me? In this case, will Belly figure out that she's doing the wrong thing? Will Team Conrad win? You know.
Yeah.
But we went through it. You know.
Yeah. I mean, or
Fans were going through it,
even like, well, Adam.
and that was pretty close to knowing what the outcome was because the book was there. You know.
I know, but like, will Jeremiah get a clue? Will Adam start being like a father and just not as mean to his kids? Like, there's a whole, oh my gosh, the Staylor cheating.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
In the moment, I was like, oh, I love those two, but it's because we had been without them for so long that it was like the first episode back.
For sure.
And now I'm like, I don't think I can choose any Sailor cheating scenes.
Yeah.
And it's also because they get so much better.
They
Like, I
do.
can't give Sailor credit for, even though the acting is phenomenal, I can't give Sailor credit as a favorite scene when they're like doing dirty by their significant others and can't figure out what they want. But they eventually get there, so it's okay.
Lucinda gets better too. Lucinda
Lucin-
rules. She's like,
Lucinda's pretty funny. Okay. All right. Shall we?
yeah, let me get number one, you get number two. And we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right.
Describe a little bit of it.
Okay. So this is what we're doing if you need a headline. The best scene from every episode of season 3.
What made you?
Just so we could have a headline here.
Okay.
If anyone out there didn't catch the drift. Okay. So this is the
Yes.
best scene from season 3, episode 1, as told by Casey. Okay. Damn, there's 2 good ones that we wrote down.
There's a couple. We can name a couple,
The
but
best one is Can't Stop, Addicted to the Shindig. Conrad enters the fold at Stanford.
so
He's got the flag football shout out. He's going to therapy. He's sailing down the highway, making record time. I mean, come on. That's the hero's journey right there.
okay, so that's what I was gonna say. The scene itself is kind of whatever. I do know why. It's because I love him to pieces.
Perfect song choice. Like Red Hot Chili Peppers, Our California. It's like got everything wrapped up.
You said it when you said hero's journey. It's like it's just such a feel-good scene. And it's a feel-good scene because if you give a fuck about this character,
Yeah.
it's like the entrance song when your favorite team is coming out of the stadium
Walk up song.
to play in the Super Bowl. No, it's just kind of like if it is a Conrad redemption arc season and we're meant to believe that he is different and changed and in a good place, it's like such a grand entrance. And then it aged well.
Yes. Honorable mention, Agnes and Conrad at the bar. That bar is called...
It's a no name. You asked ChatGPT and it didn't have a name.
I found it.
No, you didn't.
Dang it. I gotta look it up.
You did?
They told me.
No. She said, while it is not specifically mentioned where that bar is, it is somewhere in Wilmington, North Carolina.
The AI of Google says underfront in Wilmington. I don't know if that's true or not. But
Okay.
AI Google said that.
What was the sign that was on the door? It said polar bears.
Oh, the Polar Bear Band. So like if you are a member of the Polar Bear something band, your name is forever memorialized on the outside calendar sign of the bar. And a couple other bands too, but that one was the coolest name.
Yeah. So, okay.
That's episode 1.
Hang on. Let's talk through this. So, which one do you choose? You choose the...
That was honorable mention was Conrad and Agnes at the bar.
No, okay, so I picked Conrad and Agnes at the bar.
Okay. So a little bit, we're both on the same page, but
Can I ask you a question?
go for it, baby.
Why did you pick your scene? Is it because of the music choice?
Yeah, music choice.
Or is it because of the flag football? Or is it because of the therapy? 'Cause
It's all of it.
I could see it could be all of those.
Music choice. I mean, it's just like that scene stands out the most
Why do you think I like the Conrad and Agnes scene?
because they talk about belly.
Yeah.
Number 2, episode number 2.
Wait. It's because they talk about belly, but also it's just, I mean, it's in the book too, but it's just so sweet when he's like talking about you can't put being in love on a scale. You either are or you aren't. And when did you know? And it's like waking up. Like there's a moment where you're in between asleep and awake, but when you're awake, you definitely know it. And I like that there's a parallel between that and him trying to justify that same awakening to Belly in the very last episode. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
Do you actually know what I mean?
I got you. Agnes has some great lines too.
No, but the whole like when Conrad is like, Belly, I've loved you like way before my mom got sick. Like, you've always been a precious person to me. Like, he's basically saying the same thing and like doubling down on it. Then, obviously, the first time around, he's saying it to Agnes, but it's like, there wasn't one specific moment. I've known you my whole life, and I can't pinpoint exactly when my feelings changed, but by the time I was in love with you, like, it was done. Like, that's is what it is, and it always has been. And I think that's so sweet. But I also like the playful Agnes just being like, um, wait, she broke up with you?
Bitch.
Bitch. Oh my God. So what have you just been pining for your brother's girlfriend? He's like, she was my girlfriend first.
Agnes keeps that joke up for a couple episodes, which is good.
She's great. Yeah.
Okay. Season
Okay.
3, episode 2.
Last Christmas. All right. Let me just preface this by saying that the episode title, as in what they decided to call it, could also inform what the favorite scene could be.
Okay.
Because last Christmas,
I gave you my heart.
we're gonna pick the same. We're gonna pick the same scene.
Sufjan Stevens.
Here's the
Oh, da, 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 dun, dun,
here's the difference between me and you though.
dun, 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 dun. Yo, Vicky's gonna hate that I'm going off on this tangent. I needed to know the name of a song. I couldn't get the song out of my head, but all I knew was the hum of
I
it.
don't know if I hate the tangent or that you're also sniffing icy hot.
It's listen. So the other day, I had a song in my head.
Going back to why sometimes you guys should subscribe and watch on YouTube because that's the crazy shit that goes on. In the
Right, this is
video.
happening while the audio listeners don't know what I'm holding in my hands right now. Okay, so the other day I needed to know this song. It was in my head. It was stuck, and all I could do was hum it. So I opened up Google, not ChatGPT this time, Google, and you could like um, search with audio, and I hummed it good enough that they knew exactly the song that I was talking about.
And the song is.
Lola Young, Messy.
And the only reason you know this song is because we were in the car
Yep.
and we were listening probably to some like Lizzie McAlpine shit and it suggested it. And you're like, whoa, I'm on the Lizzie McAlpine suggested songs. And
That shit was a bang.
and her name is Lola Young. And we're like, how weird is this? And
Okay,
Lo
so
and behold.
getting back to it, I can't think of a line from the Sufjan Stevens song now. I can just hum the melody, but what a great scene.
So here's where we differ.
Okay,
I'm going to pick that scene too, but I'm cheating a little bit
Cheetah
because
Pants.
I would like to pick the entirety of the scene. That scene of them at Christmas,
Yeah.
if you just take Belly Conrad Christmas out of it, it's fucking long. It's actually like
Oh, so you mean like all like the chocolate face and the
right.
cartoon
Yeah,
character?
it goes like if I'm cheating, it goes from opening the door to chocolate face to falling down to picking her up into Sufjan Stevens, into crossword puzzle, into watching Casablanca, into the end when she wakes up and Ghost of Christmas Past.
Do you think they actually would have let Chris pick up Lola?
Yes. Because he does it in season 2 as well.
What
But,
a
like, when they're-
risk.
When they're doing
Could have thrown his back out real quick.
I know.
They didn't show his face. I don't know if it's an editing trick or not. I don't know if they had a stuntman to do the pickup or not. Let me know what you think.
But he picks her up when they're doing the frolic on the snow on the beach in season 2, and that's from the front.
Okay.
It's like I think they're fine with him picking her up. He also picks her up when
This is a deadlift though.
but he like picks her up over his shoulder.
That's easier. This is a deadlift from the ground. That's like
You say my boy's not strong?
he can't bench his own body weight like Jer, but shit. I mean, that's a tough lift. Like,
Okay.
come on.
We should try it. We should try it.
We should.
We're gonna hear about the time that Casey dropped Vicky on
All
her
legs,
head.
baby.
Okay, but
So my pick is Sufjan Stevens.
I do think that you like the actual Sufjan Stevens part.
Right,
Like
100%.
you like the part in the window to The Ghost of Christmas Past.
I like the best part is when when Belly says, Conrad Fisher, pause, 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 pause. The Ghost of Christmas Past.
Why do you like that part?
Because it's such a good line.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, like it's a double entendre almost, like
Yeah.
because it's during Christmas, but it's also a Christmas story,
Yeah.
and the song is playing the perfect part in the song is playing at that time.
Yeah.
It's just such a it's like a build up to it, you know?
Yeah.
And then we get to the crossword, which I've dissected last night, and there were a couple baseball questions that Conrad didn't get on the crossword.
Which he thinks is super unrealistic.
I don't know what was going on there. Maybe I don't know what happened with the crossword, but like, did the phone call interrupt the crossword?
No.
Okay,
No, the
so maybe he
focus
just
is
put
on
it
him
down
watching.
before getting to those numbers. But look at those crossword answers. Some of them are wild.
One of them is
You're a silly Billy.
You're a silly Billy. That one's funny. Anyway, honorable mentions on Last Christmas. I like the Taylor and Jer scene because Rain is cooking.
Cooking.
It's the one where Jeremiah is trying to walk up to Belly's dorm, and Taylor, who just left Belly's dorm because she doesn't want to talk, like lays into him. But it's the whole like, I was the freaking CEO of Team Jellyfish, and you were supposed to be the ideal. You were supposed to deserve her, and I find out you're the scummy little hot tub cheater.
Love that
And
line.
like the delivery of scummy little hot tub cheater, it's like so good. And shout out to Gavin too. I mean, I don't love Jeremiah in this scene, but I like Gavin playing him because he calls Taylor out on what
Yeah,
her
and
and Steven
you're
are
an
doing.
expert.
Yeah, on the whole cheating thing. I really didn't think that you'd go with Christmas though.
White noise. What an
'Cause
awful sound.
I wrote down here, this was not my doing. You wanted me to write down Med Student 1 entrance.
Oh, fuck me. You're right. Okay, well,
You got
shit.
played. You went with the popular pick.
I don't have the paper in front of me.
So do you change your answer?
I mean, yes, out of
Why? Because you like to see the full frontal.
Med Student 1 it's a great scene. That was my choice last night.
I remember we were watching it and you're like, wow, your hair's so long. And you're like, look at your little hand shoot up. Anyway.
Guilty as charged. Okay, so I'm gonna switch my answer to Med Student 1. It's kind of a Better with Glasses specific answer, but episode 3.
That's okay. Okay.
My turn.
Okay.
My turn. Okay, Last Supper. Oh, that's easy. Okay, Last Supper is all of the insanity at the dinner.
The lunch and dinner.
Lunch,
thing.
dinner, seafood tower.
Yeah.
Adam literally roasting Gavin or Jeremiah, Conrad and Steven having their funny things, and then Jer and Belly announce the wedding, and it's fucking all hell breaks loose.
It's absolute chaos. All right. So let me just remind you though of some honorable mentions of Last Supper.
Okay.
So I'm just saying this for the pretties. We like the Taylor and Belly scene at the coffee shop.
Oh yeah, like as if anyone would believe this ridiculous development.
Insane development.
Yeah, great line.
When she's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck did you just say?" She's like, "You guys just broke up like 30 seconds ago because he cheated on you."
Shout out.
And she's
Shout
like,
out Taylor.
he's like, "But we love each other." And she's like, "I told you to get back together with him, not marry him."
Yeah, why don't you foster a cat?
Yeah.
That's Laurel's line, but
yeah. So, that's just a good scene overall if you're looking for something like that.
yeah.
The first time around when we were doing our recap, you picked the getting ready Sabrina Carpenter when she's in the shower and she's getting ready, like she's
that's
in
a
the mirror
banger.
doing her hair and stuff like that. So I'll honorable mention that one.
Okay.
Some people say when Belly sees Conrad, she gets all starstruck, and then the whole Adam completely clueless.
Bro, what the fuck?
like, oh, his little sister. And I mean, I love how Conrad and Belly play into it. Like, yeah, what's up, little sis? Knowing they just had this like kind of romantic thing that happened at Christmas. What? Wait, I have a question though. So that lunch scene is also very long, very similar to me picking the entire Belly and Conrad at Christmas.
Yeah.
If you had to pluck out a favorite part of that lunch, what is it? Is it all the roasting before the announcement that leads to the announcement, or is it all the chaos that ensues after it's announced?
Yeah, probably the chaos after.
Oh, you like the
But I
chaos
like it
after.
all. I wouldn't pick one thing out. It all is necessary. Season 3, episode 4.
Wait, one last thing about that
One
scene.
last thing. Tell me.
I forgot until we rewatched it about the seafood tower. Like the seafood tower and the surf and turf, and Jared being like, that sounds great. Make that too. I was like, oh God. Like, oh no.
That's our super senior.
Yeah. Oh, Jer.
Your turn.
All right. Oh, this one so easy. This one's easy because Jeremiah and Belly annoyed the living hell out of me in this episode.
Ridiculous.
Last Stand. It's
Is that
Belly's
ridiculous?
yeah, it's Belly's 21st birthday.
Okay.
This is the big scenes in this episode are she goes dress shopping with Taylor and Taylor's mom.
Yep.
She's sad and crying. Jer shows up with an Oreo cake, but then they have this insane conversation with Laurel where Laurel is so unsupportive and Belly and her have a fight. And then they end up at the Cousins Beach house where they find out Conrad is still there. So this is the ridiculous when they're on the floaty in the pool. This is, I didn't think you were gonna, I didn't add it, but you said something like, that's a really good scene. It's the Jer and Conrad went surfing and Conrad says it's ridiculous, and then that's when he comes back and Belly's in the pool.
Well, that's like, it's just very notable because the overacting and like,
The overacting where she's like, what?
it's funny. It's like, oh, he's like, looks just like two little kids and he's this big fancy doctor.
That was pretty good.
Stanford doctor. Whatever the
Big
fuck she's.
medical student.
Yeah.
Stanford.
So, I
medical-
mean, that's really good. Like,
yeah. But
what's the one big one that we have on there?
I mean, this. So I was very annoyed.
Oh, I know I know. You're right. It is the right thing. It's the crying shit. It's the crying shit because it moves you. Like,
the song that's playing is freaking Landslide, man.
I'm all for the laughs, but the scene of episode 4 is dirt bombs.
Yeah. And I like the entirety of it. If I had to pick, I may not even pick the Dirt Bombs part. I may just pick the part where Belly is crying to Landslide. Conrad has his bags packed, walks to her door, and then like looks in and puts his head on the door.
Would you care to belt out a few lines from Landslide for the audience?
No.
Okay.
But so you know what I'm talking about with the door scene.
What?
But
Ridiculous.
no, but what I mean by that is in between that and when she comes downstairs to the kitchen later, there is a scene
Right.
that separates them.
Well, the text message and shit, right?
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, do you think it's
That's
the crying,
all the
or do you
same.
think it's all the same?
It's all the same.
Okay, but do you like Dirt Bomb specifically? Because I do like Dirt Bomb specifically too.
It's okay. I mean, the crying is the best part.
I like the crying.
The crying
too.
is the best
Are
part.
we weird?
No.
Okay, but then
It's
Belly.
moving.
Okay, but then Belly runs downstairs, but it's also moving.
It's the turning point of the entire series.
I know, but it's also moving.
He could have been out of there, mister.
But it's also moving when she runs downstairs so happy, and he throws a ridiculous thing back at her like ha ha ha.
That's moving.
And then no, it's not moving.
You
It's
said
just
it was.
well, what's moving is she's like, oh my gosh, you make dirt bombs, and he said on special occasions, and she said,
My birthday. You remembered. I always.
always remember.
That would be the line where it's like, still something in your mind there, Big C.
Well, it just reminds me that he's always there on her birthday.
Fork it over.
Because a year from that is when they're in Paris. Just saying.
Damn.
Exactly a year.
Okay. Season 3, episode 5.
Yes.
Last Dance. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm going Cacao is the bean. Cacao is the bean. There's like
5 or 6 good hits in that scene. Peaches is its own thing.
I could freaking. I've been cursing a lot on this episode. Sorry. For this episode specifically, this is the Conrad POV episode. I could probably rate the scenes because they're all so good. I would need to rate all the scenes because I love them all. I don't love them enough that I'll go back and revisit all of them, but the
Mhm.
big ones are for me.
Yeah.
Michael's,
You all right?
Cacao is the bean,
Yep.
Peaches obviously.
Yep.
And then I also like I like the chef stuff. The yes chef and like we're having fries. Like I
Oh,
love
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
part. And then I like the part where they're drinking and she spills the wine.
Like, so mellow out. Stanford.
Yeah, right. Like, oh yeah, I really mellowed out. They're just like it's so natural, like them hanging out.
It is almost as natural as Conrad's tan. Your turn.
That Stan is so not natural. But can we talk a little bit about Cacao's bean?
Sure.
Do you love okay. I gotta break down the scene a little bit. What part of the scene do you like? Do you actually like the part where it's Belly Conrad in the car with Jer on speaker? Is
Yeah, like that. It
Okay.
reminds me of like you're with somebody. Reminds me of being with like a work associate and like, all right, we gotta fucking deliver this message to somebody. Okay,
Yeah.
so like, here's the coaching beforehand. All right, go. It's like we got it. Like
Yeah.
if you're listening, I just did hand motions. But yeah, it's like we coached you, we delivered the message, you did great, and then oh shit, it went off the rails. But then Conrad has a chance to bury Jerry. He doesn't, very
so
big of him. But the whole scene is fire. And Jer, obviously, the line from like we're talking about songs,
yeah.
the
Belly.
line Jer gets the last laugh because his line is the line that everyone remembers.
Belly. Cacao is the bean. It's
Right,
what
it's-
chocolate is
Bro.
made of.
Cacao is the bean. Is like that's the line. That
That's
shit
true.
is fire. And it's just that's one of those lines probably that they didn't know going when you're writing that in the script.
Yeah.
That's Gavin doing a really good job. That's not something that
Yeah.
you'd probably predict.
That's not my favorite part of that scene though. My favorite part of the scene is right before Jer calls when they're doing their problem solving. Like when she's like, we have this cake that I can't even afford and I probably
yeah,
need
yeah,
to
yeah.
go to the Stop and Shop.
Who are you?
No, well, that's before that. But when he says, like, he's like, whoa, no, don't do that. He's like, okay, why don't we do this? Or why don't you do this? Why don't you just get regular milk chocolate frosting? And like one layer. And it's probably cheaper than whatever fucking cacao bullshit they have.
Right. Just
And-
different strokes for different folks. Like super important to Jer,
Yeah.
not important to Conrad, not important to Belly.
Right.
It just goes to show you that,
But I also like and instead of delivery, I'll pick it up. Like, it's just funny. It's not funny, but it's interesting because Jer later on, he takes it back. He's just mad, but he takes it back and he's like, well, this whole time I thought you were helping me plan my wedding and you were just like
snaking around.
like a snake in the grass. But really, like, I don't think Conrad intended to be involved as much in the wedding as he actually ended up being. But when she needs him to say something like, I'll pick it up on your wedding day, if that's really like the $100 delivery charge is what's holding you back and, getting into a fight with Jer. So, anyway, I love that.
Season 3, episode 6.
Season 3, episode 6 is Last Name. Okay, so
Ooh.
just let me put you in the mindset of this. Although I think you're gonna choose the same thing that I think there's a choice that you want to choose, but your heart of hearts will still choose the iconic fan favorite. So we're gonna test this theory.
Paint me a picture.
Last Name is Belly's bridal shower.
Okay.
So, notable scenes for me or for you. This is when the boys are in Boston. So you've got the steakhouse scene that you like.
Oh, I love that steakhouse scene, yeah.
I like the Conrad and Laurel diner scene, like cheeseburgers too.
Barf.
Barf.
It's just not one of the top scenes. In the episode.
Okay. Well, um, well, one would also say it's a pivotal moment. You got me my mom. He got me the big unicorn, and he got me my mom.
It was headed off the tracks even without that.
Yeah, but anyway. So Con and Laurel, I wrote down. I'm not gonna pick this as my top scene, but
Oh,
you want to talk about moving? You want to talk about moving? Like when Belly walks in and sees that Laurel is there, and they both like get teary-eyed and hug. Like
right. Well, you have that being moving. It probably moved me during the first watch, but I think
I mean, there's only one winner.
the dad and the brother stuff is super touching, moving because they're being so
Yeah.
cool. But there is only one answer. This is one of those scenes that is like one of the consensus
Oh,
that I was supposed to keep everyone updated on those. I forgot. This is one of them. This
it's
is
a
Surf Cut.
Yeah. Which I like this episode a lot. Like Last Name is a very good rewatchable episode. It's just insane to me that the favorite scene is literally the last most unexpected scene because this episode takes place in Philadelphia and in Boston mostly.
There's a certain portion of the audience who thinks of Carrie Underwood when they hear that episode title, because I do every time.
Last Name?
Yeah, because of the song.
Are you gonna sing it for us?
No, well, don't even know your last name or something like that.
I see. Okay.
I hope it's Carrie Underwood.
It probably
It is. It is Carrie Underwood,
Okay.
and I don't even know his last name.
Yeah.
So if every time you hear that episode title, you think Carrie Underwood,
That's what Casey
I'm
thinks.
with you. But Surf Cut,
It's got to be Surf Cut. And
90%.
the entire
90%.
time, Belly was afraid to go back to Cousins. She was afraid of running into Conrad. And she gets there and she's trying to avoid him. And he gets cut. And it's just the greatest scene ever.
This is one of the ones who didn't have the next episode, season 3, episode 7. This is one of those ones that didn't have like a lot of tentpole scenes. But what were you gonna say? I know you wanted to say something else about episode 6.
I wanted you to define why you like Surf Cut.
What do you?
We all know
What?
why I like Surf Cut, but I want to hear from you, like what's so
Because like, not to be hyperbolic here, but it's like a masterpiece of what the show is about. There's build tension, they build the sexiness, they build the song is perfect. There's drama. I mean, it's what the show is.
about.
Yeah, it's better, no offense, than season 1 version.
When they almost kiss.
Because that was
Very innocent.
Innocent is what I was. It seemed way more innocent in season 1. This was like higher stakes by a bajillion.
Yeah. Well, we recently just rewatched like when Jenny and the cast were going through that specific scene, and Lola's like, "Oh, it's a huge moment because it's the moment for Belly that everything changes." It's like she's been working so hard to push this very, very big thing down, and in this moment, she just can't. And after this moment, she can't either because you said the stakes are so high.
Right.
And also, it is less innocent because they've already been together at this point, and he already did the Peaches thing, and this
Right.
time is like.
So I mean, shit. So at that point, it's like
Also, he's like half naked, and her shirt is like totally see through.
here they already know the terrain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whatever like the wardrobe was doing, they were like, "Yep," and he's gonna lean his head on her
As little fabric as possible,
As-
please.
fabric as possible, and yeah, when her shirt gets wet,
There's something to be said for
It's
not
crazy.
knowing the terrain, which would have been like the first season.
yeah,
But now they know the terrain, but not enough where it's like they're tired of it.
yeah. Well,
that-
it's one of those that like you could show that scene to anyone on the street,
They're trying
and
to revisit this.
and they would probably be like, "Oh my god, those two are gonna kiss."
Fuck nay.
You know?
I mean, it's like we've taught you in TV and film that this leads to kissing in most times, but
And
they're
here
gonna
it doesn't.
pull it away.
Yeah.
Okay, season 3, episode 7, Last Hurrah. Not a lot of great scenes here that are like, ooh, obvious. Not, I don't think that's it, unless you would say kill ones.
Well,
Belly Conrad outside the ice cream shop.
different strokes for different folks. So some people really love the beach confession.
Not me.
I know you don't like that scene.
But a lot. I mean, it's just not like
It's just some people would pick it just because
it's
again,
the most vital.
it's the most vital. It's where everything starts to come.
I'm gonna go humor with this one.
Everything starts to fall apart, but it's also so extremely necessary. And it's a really tough scene as an actor to do, and they both did great. And it's a very, very big book moment. Weirdly, it is my favorite scene from the book. From book 3, that beach confession is my favorite scene. But it's not my favorite scene from this episode in the show because they elevated it and I like Kilwins more. Before we go to the next episode,
Okay,
a little love for the Kilwin scene.
we know where it is. That's for sure.
I like that. So you get the unicorn, right? And then you get the Belly voiceover coming out of the unicorn memory
Mhm.
saying, I used to think that every time I'd think of him, he would show up. And then she says that, and it's when it's like a slow-mo of him with the group turning the corner. And I love the part where, like, they're walking past, like, it's just the two groups. It's just like the bachelorette and bachelor parties, and they're passing each other on the street. So it's kind of like a drive-by. And Jared grabs Belly and he kisses her. But then as soon as they break apart and his boys pull him with the rest of the group, Belly specifically calls out to Conrad.
AOC.
And she needs to address this thing, which is like, did you call my mom? And I like the whole him playing it off, and then eventually she's like, but did you? And she already knows the answer by this point. Like, she's like, why did you do that? And it's just like another reminder. He doesn't use it against her later. Like, you know how later, like the next episode, when he's like, no, I think you're the heartless one. Like, I think you've known I love you this whole time.
Yeah.
And he gives all these examples. He doesn't give that example, but like Belly being like, why did you do that for me? Like, Belly, why the
She's
fuck?
playing stupid.
That's what I mean. I'm like, why do you think he did that for you? And he doesn't say because I love you, but she reads between the lines, and that leads to gummies, and that leads to the breakdown in the bathroom and all that stuff. So yeah, I like that part. While I like the beach confession, it's just super tragic how we get there. Like the idea that Jer was supposed to meet her out there and then he got too fucked up and couldn't make it. And she was expecting Jer, and then she got Conrad, and then Conrad had just found out about Lacey. Like, it's a great scene, but the way we get there is like just tragic for all parties involved.
For sure.
So, okay. All right. The next one. Oh, this is my favorite.
It's you.
It's one of my
You
favorite
took it
episodes.
because it was.
It's one of my favorite episodes.
All right. Hit us with it.
Last Kiss. Oh,
Oh.
wait. By this point, I was sleepy last night, so I went to bed before 10. So we actually stopped playing our rewatch game.
But
So-
you have like a bunch listed, so
Yeah, so I'm gonna list a couple of mine, but at least then it'll jog your memory. You don't have to choose one of the ones that I wrote down, but it'll jog your memory enough so that you can pick one, I hope.
I got this. Come
Okay.
on. Who,
All right.
who you talking to?
Last Kiss is such a long episode. So Last Kiss starts with a couple of honorable mentions. Belly and Conrad in the kitchen the next day, where he
Okay.
tries to take it back and then he doesn't take it back. And then that leads to Conrad and Taylor,
Okay.
where she comes back from her run.
Oh, this is the one we watched separately.
Yeah. This also leads to the insane rehearsal dinner with the toast and all that.
Kind of memorable.
Okay. And it also leads to the Olivia Rodrigo song where then she's like swimming laps in the pool and then she goes up to Jer and tells Jer that Conrad confessed that he loves her. This also leads to the next day at the wedding where Belly tells Steven what she told Jeremiah and that Jeremiah's gone missing. So then you have your Steven and Conrad face off.
Which is a
Then-
great scene.
Yeah, then you have Conrad and Jer at the flower garden where Jer punches Conrad.
Punchy.
Then you have what I will call forehead kiss.
I think that is probably my choice.
Then you have Belly and
Oh,
Jer.
but maybe not actually. I take that back. I take that back.
Then you have Taylor calling out Belly,
Which is great.
About-
TikTok therapist.
TikTok therapist. And then you have Belly and Jer calling off the wedding, and then you have Belly going to the airport and seeing Conrad.
That's the one that it's got to be airport.
Okay, so you're okay.
I'm
so-
going airport.
Okay, so that's a very big episode. It's why I picked it as one of my favorites because there's so much that happens and it's all great.
Why is it all great?
Well, it's all great because I'm so shocked that the plot moved that fast.
Right, it went from like beach confession to Paris.
Or to boarding a plane to Paris.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, and it's all one episode, and you get enough dynamic. Like,
Yeah.
you get all the big conversations that need to be had between like a bunch of different characters
Yeah.
interacting. So, but wait, which one do you pick?
Airport.
Why?
Because it was such a surprise.
Oh, it was such a cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger. It was fucking great.
You called me. This was when you were in North Carolina and I was here. You called me at like 4 a.m. because we were watching it. I think you called me and you're like, are you okay? And I was like, why? And you're like, because she saw Conrad. And we're like, what did she do? Like, that was the biggest,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
does she go up to him or does she not?
That was a big question.
Yeah. You know mine.
Forehead kiss.
Forehead kiss.
Which is fair. Either one. It's either forehead kiss or airport.
Yeah. I would say forehead kiss because it's the moment that they both let go. Like it's the unspoken, very adult, like, I love you, you love me. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Do you need to take-
Disregard. No, it was the podcast timer.
Oh, okay. So this is the I love you, you love me. We both know that.
We're a happy family.
But you're committed to Jeremiah and he needs you and you love him and I wish you happiness, but it just hurts being around you. So this time around, instead of just not telling you how I feel and leaving, I'm telling you how I feel, but I'm also leaving because it sucks. And it's just like, it's very tragic but sweet at the same time. And again,
Sweet as pudding.
and again, in retrospect, it's so much better because you know that he doesn't go away for a long time.
Season 3, episode 9. We have now entered international waters, folks.
Yeah.
In between 8 and 9, there was a trailer for the last 3 episodes, which caused worldwide panic. And now we're entering.
So let's see how many Paris scenes we actually choose.
Okay, well, this is obvious to me. Probably another one that's not super popular, but Conrad and Adam Fisher. That scene is the runaway winner for me. Do we care to hash it out?
Let me see what. Or can
Oh,
you
let's care to hash out the scene.
We're gonna hash out the scene.
Let's go.
I picked that one too.
Oh, okay,
But
bang.
before we do it, do the honorable.
Okay,
mentions.
honorable mentions. Jer at the bar drunk, which is funny.
It's just the you know which part I'm talking about?
Yeah,
When
with
he's
at the L bar, L-shaped bar.
Well, yeah, no, but specifically, it's not when Redbird's there. It's when
Denise is there.
No, it's when it's just him, Steven, and Taylor, and he's like, Belly's probably with she's probably on a plane to California, snuggled next to Conrad.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, like,
The Gatorade.
and then
with-
no, and then Steven's like, No, Conrad's actually at the house. He's like, I should go over there and punch him in the face again. You're right. It's not worth it. Like, so that Jeremiah, it's just funny. I mean, obviously it's sad for him, but
What's
it's
evil
funny.
Jer?
The evil apple eating Jer at the end. It's not a favorite scene. It's
Oh,
just memorable. He shows
oh, wait, Conrad at the house.
he shows up at the freaking house.
Okay, listen, bro, that is close. That's a close second for me.
After being like sad sack all day, decides to like show up.
A lot of symbolism there for me, man.
But he only shows up after Belly's called him and said that she's in Paris and she's staying. And he says the most asinine shit to her,
Yep.
right? And he like basically yells at her. And then he takes it upon himself to go find Conrad at the house and like he's eating his little apple on the counter and is like, she didn't choose me, but she also didn't choose you. So now you can go back to California and never come back. I'm like,
Great job by Gavin, man.
yikes. So evil apple eating Jer.
Dang, evil apple eating Jer is pretty close to. I'm gonna go Conrad and Adam, but evil apple eating Jer.
Also, I also really like the Taylor and Conrad again, but mostly when Taylor and Steven see him walking, and she's like, is he expecting to be punched in the face? Like, and then she's like, hey, can you get away from the windows, please? Um, and the like, I'll call you. Like, if I hear from her, I'll text you.
Okay, how does Conrad and Adam start? Because as soon as you give me the first line, we can go to town on this.
I mean, I don't know exactly
It's
how it
like,
starts. And it's basically like
I told her I loved her.
right. He's saying
Who?
he's saying it's my fault. And Adam's like, what? And he goes, I told her I loved her.
Who?
Who? Belly.
Why would you do that?
Because I love her.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
And Conrad's like, yeah.
Adam at his best. Conrad. It's like plays into the memorial spot again where
Yeah.
Adam's just so disconnected. But he's also like, it's kind of sweet because he's like trying a little bit, you know?
Well, no, but the part where it really turns is where Conrad's like, yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah. And then they have the good advice. He has the good advice finally.
he's like I don't know what to do, Dad. I messed it up and he won't talk to me, so I can't fix it. Like
Remember when you did that to me,
yeah,
homeboy?
it's like maybe he'll never talk to me again. And Adam was like, yeah, sometimes you just need to give people their space. And
I knew people would take care of you and
Right.
someone will take care of Jerry.
and someone else will take care of Jer because people love him the way that people love you.
Magnifico.
The reason I think that the reason I have to say that it is my favorite scene from that episode is because in the entire series there's no other scene like it. Like if you give me every episode,
Yeah.
I can find a better Belly Conrad scene. I can find a better Jer and Conrad scene. I can find a better Taylor Belly scene.
Listen, I'm not
But
gonna
you'll never find another Conrad Adam scene like that.
I know I'm not gonna go pat myself on the back or anything, but in private conversations,
What?
I told you that Conrad and his dad just need to have like a real like before all the Kaylee stuff happened.
Yeah.
I was like, even with the Kaylee stuff, I'm like, they just need to like
Talk.
like have
Yeah.
real ass conversation, like level with each other.
Yeah, but I think
They both needed to be in the right place for it, and they finally got there by a certain confluence of events.
yeah.
But best case scenario for them.
But I think it's because what Conrad is trying to avoid is being like his dad. And what his dad has always pushed him into was trying to be a version of him. And that's where they couldn't really see eye to eye because there was so much pushback and forth on it. In this moment, though, when Conrad is pretty much opening up about the fact that he fucked up and ruined everything and doesn't know if he'll get a chance to like make amends. It's the perfect time for Adam to be like, you're more like me than you think. And because I have been through this, take my advice on this, take it or leave it, but here's what you do.
Yeah, they're in a perfect place to actually like listen to each other. There's not a lot of other moves that could be made.
But also for Conrad, I think Conrad is like, yeah, that was the right move because if you had pushed, I would have,
Right. And the
let
right
it
move is for
run away.
Conrad is to
Go away.
yeah.
Which is what Taylor said too. Like she was like, look, like, can you just stay away for a little bit? And he's like, yeah, sure.
Season 3, episode 10, the penultimate, the Summer I Turned Pretty episode.
So it is also very, very long. I was trying to look up this.
This is the one that sent the world into oblivion, right?
I watched this episode recently. Let me just give you
It's
this.
one of my faves.
Let me just give you this. This is Thanksgiving. So like she is in France making stuffing.
Oh god, that is such a good episode, man.
Okay, so it starts with Thanksgiving and loneliness and homesickness. It leads to Christmas where her and Benito
Is
have
finito.
a thing.
Yeah.
No, not
I know he's
Benito.
not finito, but
It's
finito.
it's where they start their
I
thing.
know, but
It goes to New Year's where
shiny dresses, care packages.
Taylor gets there.
Yep.
And then it springs, pun intended, all the way forward to spring when Belly is deciding that she's not going home for graduation, that she's gonna stay there and move into that apartment, and where,
The letters are revealed.
well, no, it's where she writes her first letter back to him.
Oh.
And it's the letter is revealed and she writes her letter back to him all in the same episode.
What episode sent the world into oblivion?
I don't know what you mean by sent the world into oblivion.
Everyone got scared that they weren't going to be able to wrap it up properly.
The one before that, last call.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we were getting Adam and Conrad and sad boxer Jer and Staler, and Belly was
Lost her bag,
lost her bag.
which we didn't mention as a scene. That is probably an honorable mention.
Sure.
The bag chase down.
Yeah. But no, last year really moves.
Okay,
it really moves.
That might be my favorite episode. One of my favorite episodes.
So it goes, we didn't pick it, but yes, it is. So it goes all the way to spring, which means that you also have. So I just described Christmas, which is Belly and Benito at Christmas, but you also have Christmas where Jared can't go to the house.
Yeah.
You have Conrad and Steven kind of having their side of the conversation. When you get to spring, you have Belly choosing to stay in Paris, but you also have the brothers meeting up on Susanna's
right, which is a great scene.
Anniversary of her death.
That could be one of the scenes. I don't know. Oh no!
It ends with
in front of the window, right?
What?
The letter writing.
No. Well, Belly writes the letter, but that's not the end of the episode. Belly writes the letter, and then you get Conrad
listening to baseball.
He's received the letter, and Agnes.
Oh yeah, Agnes returns.
Agnes is like, "Let me see the postcard."
That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote, and she's like, "No, doctor, help thyself." And then it ends with Conrad going to
changing
the airport,
ticket,
changing the ticket, and Harry Styles, "Sign of the Times" playing.
Don't stop.
So this is what I wrote down. You can have other ones, but these are all honorable mentions. I don't know how I'm going to choose. You have international care packages. You have Conrad writing his first letter ever. You have Belly writing her letter back. You have Conrad and Jer making amends
That's a good one.
At the cemetery. You have Conrad at the airport changing his flight. Honorable mention to Jer and Laurel in the car. Like, that's a really nice moment for the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to pick any Benito things, but I will say I'll never pick that as a favorite. But on rewatch.
Christmas stuff is
It's
not bad.
cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Just like I'm not gonna pick her making stuffing and trying to get everyone to try it, but
Me and my roommate said coffee this morning.
right. So what's your favorite scene?
This is yours, homeboy.
What do you mean? We both have to choose.
Fork it over.
We both have to choose.
Did you pick yet?
No.
I'm gonna say Belly in front of the window, writing the letter.
Writing the letter back.
Is that the Sabrina?
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful look.
Yeah.
You could like, I would pay to do that.
Yeah.
You know, to like live that scene.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
I'm gonna pick Conrad writing his first letter. Like he's talking
Tell me how it goes.
he's talking to Laurel on the phone, and this is when he's like, I'm thinking of reaching out to her. Like, does she want me to? And Laurel's like, you're never gonna know unless you take the risk. And he says something like, uncertainty fucking sucks, or something like that. But then he takes the Polaroid out, he looks at it, and he starts writing the letter. The writing the letter is not the part. It's his voiceover writing the letter. And then we see a montage of Belly in Paris because he's describing what he thinks her life is like.
Yeah.
And we never really know if that really is what it's like or if it's a fake version. Remember, because she's sad at that point.
Yeah.
So we remember, like, that trailer was like her being happy and frolicking around Paris with all of her friends.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, is this the fake version of Belly that Conrad is describing in his letter? Or is this really happening in Paris? And we just don't know.
Season 3, episode 11, the grand finale, aka the Belly Bob episode, aka the joint episode, aka the dress episode. Let's pick a winner. Actually, let's go through some honorable mentions. I'm gonna go Noah Khan is certainly on my honorable mention list.
Because of the song or because of the scene?
I think everything most things are song related.
Because the
Or
movie itself for me is meh. Like, they make a decision to go to San Francisco. but
oh,
I like the other part better. Like the other scene where she's being psychotic.
that's so good.
Like they're in front of the pool and
Yeah.
she's like, we should get a cat. We should paint the living room.
That's so funny.
and
I get it now. Okay. You're right. That Taylor scene is better than Noah Khan. I agree with you. But
Yeah.
Noah Khan, just based on the Better with Glasses lore, pretty fans know
that
the Noah,
you're waiting.
like literally we were asking for it.
Well, you were asking for it, and then they gave it to you on Staler, and the Prey fans were like,
It's confirmed that they're listening to the podcast, is all I'm saying.
they're trying to please
Yep.
Casey.
Yep. Just a little thank you guys. Appreciate it. Bed cry?
Yeah.
Like bed fight?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna get there yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. My winner is
Joint.
no. I'm gonna go.
What?
Let's chill.
Okay.
I'm gonna go everything. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna go everything from once Belly invites him to the
Dinner.
dinner. So getting ready in the apartment
Oh, okay.
through the party.
That's cheating.
Is that too much of a cheat?
Yes.
Okay, so I will say the dinner scene.
Okay.
I'll say the dinner scene.
But there's like two parts to the dinner scene.
It's the one.
There's the beginning part where he's sitting with the friends, and then there's a part where he's moved next to her. And
No, I'm gonna say with the friends.
And then there's the part where they're on the couch with the cake.
I'm gonna say with the friends
Okay.
because it's not fair. I picked joint before,
Yeah, but your favorite scene's your favorite scene.
but if I could pick, I would just say the entire dinner scene,
All parts included.
all parts of it.
Even the part where he walks in.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
the
I love
part where
that
he
part.
walks in is so
Like when
good.
they get ready. I'm not like, don't crush me. I like the river, especially the river walk. I'm not like the
Yeah.
river stop and
The
talk.
dancing. The
It-
dancing.
it's good.
Yeah.
The river walk, I'm like,
What about
Talk
dress?
a little faster.
What
Dress is
about, what
great.
about the saucy part?
I said it.
You like
I
the
said the
sauce?
dress up, aka dress.
Do you like the sauciness?
Yeah, I mean,
The cab,
song.
cab into the frisky stairway, into the
I mean,
hallway, onto the bed.
you don't need to watch it on the daily, but it's
That's
great.
pretty good.
It's really good.
Pretty good. You don't gotta watch it on the daily.
Um, Bed cry is a really good scene, but another one
so
where I'm not.
good.
It is really good, but I'm not really trying to go there.
Right. It's kind of like, okay, it's like saying that the Susanna deathbed scenes,
Right.
they are great scenes. They do a good job. They get the point across and you feel emotions that you're supposed to feel, but are they rewatchable? Not unless you're trying to feel really sad.
Which, listen, sometimes we do like to feel really sad, but
Yeah.
I could just listen to Adele and get the same
So
thing.
what are you gonna go with?
I'm going with.
And I didn't write down any honorable mentions from, well, I guess Noah Khan, that sailor funny part. I
I
didn't
mean,
write down any Jared Denis.
like, I don't. Are we out of the woods? Some people may pick.
Like when she runs
Yeah.
to the train. Or the infinity at the end. Some people could pick. Right?
Some people.
Some people could pick the Christmas montage at the end. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stick with the dinner stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it openly vague because I want all of it. All of the dinner.
I'm glad that you loved all of it. It's just what?
Again, it's like, do you
Watch the show?
No, yes, but do you want to be in that world? Do you want to spend time in that world?
Yeah.
That's what I want from my television and my movies. Like, show me a world that I have some envy for. Show me a world where I can see myself enjoying. Show me a world where,
Yeah.
like, that's a vibe.
It was a vibe.
That's what the show is. Like, think about this, the fucking beach house. Like,
Yeah.
the beach house is like, it's a little bit like classed up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But damn, that's people. There's a big portion of this world who's like, I want that beach house. Like,
Right.
that's on my vision board,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, like being a friend at that dinner, or like even if you were a fly on the wall watching Conrad and like Benito go back and forth, like the friends being like,
have you ever had a Friendsgiving? Was that was
that's a different episode, but
that was a birthday dinner.
that was a birthday dinner.
But have you done Friendsgiving?
Yes.
Okay.
We used to do Friendsgiving every year at UVA.
I think my friend whose fiance is in law school, they had a Friendsgiving recently, and just saying that. But yeah, Friendsgiving rules.
Yeah.
There's this movie with Adam Sandler, Seth Rogen, Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill, Aziz. It's called Funny People. There's a great Friendsgiving scene there.
Did you guys
Hit you right here. What?
Did you guys used to do Friendsgiving?
Like, I don't know if it's a false memory or not, to be honest with you.
Okay. But they do Friendsgiving. Like Jer.
No, they do.
You remember? We didn't pick that scene.
Oh, that was great. It's a good scene. Well, it's not like one of the best scenes, but I like that.
Yeah, but that's what, like, Belly is overseas, like trying to recreate Jer's stuffing, and it tastes awful, while Jer is doing a full course.
Tastes good last year.
Yeah, but Jer's putting on a full course Friendsgiving for everyone.
I fucking love. I'm sorry, I am cursing a lot in this episode too. I love Thanksgiving.
Just in general, we got a couple weeks away.
I know, but we should.
I have no idea what my.
We should give a
favorite scene is.
jillion people for Thanksgiving one time.
Oh boy. I think I have to go with the joint scene. Like, even though you know where it's going, you just don't know that it's gonna go there. And
What do you think? Like, what you talking? The white matter conversation, or like
Yeah,
the
white matter
is he gonna hit that shit? Like, is he gonna hit that shit?
like, hit it?
I was openly being ambivalent, I think is the word. Where I was talking about
like that.
I was talking about the joint. I was leaving myself a room, but
Yeah.
either way. So like
Okay.
the is he gonna hit that shit?
That's not what I was talking about.
But she passes it to him.
No, no. It's like such an unexpected scene. I could have guessed, like if I was a writer,
Yeah.
I could have written that they dance on the Seine River. I could have guessed that they have sex. I could have guessed that she has a birthday cake. Like I couldn't have written every part of it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like I don't know that I would have done the whole her friend passes her a joint and Belly smokes now, and that he would bring up something that
Yeah, like
happened in the past.
if that scene had been in the book girlies would have been like,
I want
I
that
can't
scene.
wait for the joint scene.
But I think that's what's so special about it is this whole episode all brand new material. All of it.
It's all brand spanking new.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go with the do you remember every little thing I've ever said? And him saying yes.
Yes.
And then the way that he grabs the joint and then flips it to hand it back is like really cool.
Yeah.
Really,
Conrad
really
finally,
cool, really cool guy move.
yo, he had his come up.
But not just that, like the beginning of that scene where he's like, "So Benito,
Not your boyfriend?
not your boyfriend," and she's like, "I never said that he was."
Damn.
I'm like, you two,
Easy there, you two.
two, go get a room.
Go get a room.
Yeah, no, it's just like even though you feel pretty confidently that's where it's headed, it's also a turning point in the episode, right? It's like the point where you're like, this is gonna end well for us, Team Bonrad. Like you just know. But
There
then,
was a book that we had.
hey, and
I'm just
also,
kidding.
but then also, I really like the bed cry.
Listen, the bed
I-
cry is like
It's
the bed cry to me is like the beach fight scene or blah blah blah. Like vital to the plot. But
the beach fight to me.
I can't listen. Belly is just she was out of her mind for a second. She had to get her shit straight. But she turns my boy down in the bed fight scene. It's just like a one last little swerve. One last swerve before we get what we have coming to us.
Like it's how you know that it's gonna be forever. Because you can't because that's such a big pivotal conversation. It's like a breakthrough in therapy. Like if
I agree
like
with
if
you.
all you do is just have sex with a guy who traveled halfway around the world to see you on your birthday when you're feeling free and fun and you're no longer tied down to Benito or his brother and it's someone that you have the hots for, like why wouldn't you have sex with him, right?
Okay.
It doesn't mean it necessarily needs to be forever just because of that. Like she could have easily just been like, "Oh yeah, we'll just keep fooling around. We'll define this later." But the fact that he wants to have this conversation, he wants it to be more, and he wants to know right now how she feels about it. And she's forced to confront these feelings that are very scary and big. And the fact that it doesn't move past this 1 hour of her having a meltdown is like so important. Like,
Okay.
because they could have gone years without her telling him that. And if they did, and she never really got that off her chest, and he never got a chance to like explain it away and make her feel good about it, would there be some unspoken rockiness that eventually came up that even 6 years from now would make their marriage or their engagement or their relationship not feel as sound?
Do you think Belly may have re-aggravated her volleyball injury sprinting to the train. That's a topic no one's talking about yet. The hole in the plot.
Movie predictions.
Movie prediction. Like, so Conrad had to operate. Okay, that's the next scene. Conrad had to operate.
Okay.
Good.
So
No, you're right, hon. You're right. And like, so if I put myself there, I'm like, I can be Belly in that and be like, let's not
yeah.
talk about this fucking forever shit right now. Let's just like sober up, go to sleep, breakfast, then like a couple of days. Let's talk about it.
She didn't have to like have a meltdown. She could have just played the game.
But Conrad is certainly in like,
Ready.
yeah.
He's like, okay. I've now told you I love you a billion times. I'm sorry I ruined your wedding. I almost ruined my relationship with my family. I'm here. We just had sex. Like, you gotta give me something. Like, tell me, am I missing something here?
Facts.
But I also pick scenes based on whatever memory I have of the first time I watched it, and I was terrified when that was happening. I was like, how many minutes are left? Because I thought I got my big end game because of the dress stuff.
Yep.
And then they're like sweetly like holding each other in bed, and then this happens, and I'm like, what the fuck is
They did the same
happening?
exact thing in the season 2.
I was like, what is
When-
going on?
When Belly woke up and Jared was
Jared
gone,
was gone.
you were like,
I was like,
what the F? Like, they're
what?
getting away from the books.
Yeah, I'm
This
like,
is-
what is going on right now? So
So
it took about 5 minutes for it to resolve, and there she was on the train. But even then, like, my heart was pounding. I'm like, is she gonna be late? Is she gonna have to take her own separate train to Brussels? Is she gonna interrupt his conference to tell him that she loves him? I'm like, what's gonna happen? Same way that you chose in that episode where a bunch of things happened, of all scenes, you chose when Belly sees him at the airport, because it's like you're like it was so huge.
it was so huge.
It was so huge, and it was such a huge cliffhanger, and you're like, what is happening? That's how I feel about the bed cry.
I was gonna say something stupid.
The-
Are Brussels sprouts connected to Brussels?
I have no idea.
Okay, let us know in the comments.
All right.
That is the best scene from every episode of season 3,
In our opinion.
in our
In
opinion,
our
of
very
course.
humble opinion.
If the comments are open, let us know what you think. We got some great category requests for our rewatch series that we're gonna do. We're not gonna announce the categories yet. That's coming on next episode. But this was really fun,
Yeah.
and could we do it for every season?
I guess we
We could do it for it's 2 more episodes, like season 2 and season 1,
Yeah.
and then get into rewatches.
I don't know.
We'll talk about it.
Let us
but-
know in the comments.
Let us
We
know in the
we also we owe these folks to all the boys.
Yeah, we owe them some interviews too. I've been slacking on my communication with some of my term
Friends.
pretty people. Our computer battery is low and our girls are wilding out. Listen, at Bedrock Glasses Pod on Instagram, Vicky holds it down. Y'all know that. Bedrock Glasses Pod at gmail.com. Longer form questions, comments, concerns. Please subscribe to YouTube. I love you forever. If you love the show, give us a rating. That always helps. Appreciate you guys riding with us. We got so much more content ready to go every Thursday. Locked and loaded. Bedrock Glasses Podcast. That's what we do.
Thanks everyone for listening, and see you next time.